In a bid to firm up ties with the United States of America over terror-related issues, India is expected to seek easy access to internet-related data on terror from service providers based in the United States. This will be in exchange for an agreement proposed by the United States that facilitates sharing of vital information related to terror by Indian agencies with the FBI-operated terrorist screening center. Sources say that after minor differences between some departments of the government, the matter was examined by the Ministry of Home Affairs in consultation with the Research and Analysis Wing, the Intelligence Bureau and the NIA, and it was agreed that there is no disadvantage in entering into a proposed agreement. A subcommittee under the Multi-Agency Center has also been constituted to look into the matter. TCS, a multi-agency organization administered by the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, consolidates several terrorist watch lists into a single terrorist screening database. The TCS database was created after US got into agreements with nearly 30 countries and includes details like nationality, date of birth, photographs, fingerprints and passport number of the suspects. Now, this story has appeared in today's edition of Mail Today. It's a Mail Today exclusive. Let's go across to Abhishek Bhalla, who actually got this story. Morning, Abhishek. This seems to be a good agreement between India and the United States. Will this be firmed up and particularly when the Prime Minister is in the United States?
Well, Sanket, that's true. The authorities in both the countries are actually working together to bring some finality to this. But I would like to point out that it's not going to be finalized during this visit of the Prime Minister. In fact, it's going to be taken up during the Homeland Security between the two countries sometime in December later this year. But what is very important to note is, Sanket, that India does not want to fall into the trap by US authorities of sharing information from their side, and they don't want this to be one-sided. And that's the reason why there was a difference of opinion between the Intelligence Bureau and the Research and Analysis Wing, and the matter was taken up by the Home Ministry, discussed at length, and it was decided that there should be some kind of a bargain in this, and that's the reason why that India is moving ahead to seek internet-related data from US, which is actually an Achilles heel for Indian agencies, because wherever we need that data, that crucial data...
Abhishek, how is this going to... Let's go one by one and let's go in greater detail as far as the story is concerned. How is India going to benefit from the US database of the TCS, the Terrorist Screening Center that the US has prepared? And how is US going to gain from the exchange of data that will happen, that Indians will actually share their data? Because I believe there was initially some apprehension on the Indian side. Well,
Indians are likely to pass on only that data initially against who red corner notices have been issued. So that is something which is already there in the domain of international intelligence agencies, because that data is shared with the Interpol. Now comes the second step. There could be a possibility that there is more data shared with the US authorities, but that's the point that India is working on, that they desperately need internet-related data, which is part of various cases, various terror-related cases, which the US service providers have not been forthcoming to provide. And that's the reason why India could be using this as a bargaining platform. And if it works out for India, it will be a big breakthrough.
Okay. So as Abhishek Bhalla is pointing out, there's many a slip at this moment because this is still not finalized. It's likely to happen when the two agencies actually meet. And it's not going to happen, certainly not going to happen in this particular visit of the Prime Minister to the United States. But it's definitely on the cards. Thanks very much, Abhishek, for getting us this exclusive news break.